Hello Luxorians, welcome back to the family. It's your girl Honoria, and today I'm going to take you through a very easy process of how to make your skin brightening cold process rice soap. Stay tuned and let me show you how. To make this soap, all you need is distilled or demineralized water, rice powder, your lye or sodium hydroxide, your oils and fats, essential oil or fragrance oil, a bowl, spatula, and lastly your molds. So right now I'm just mixing my rice powder into my distilled water. You want to make sure to mix that very well to everything incorporates together. And then with my double sieve method as usual, I'm going to sieve out the rice particles so I can have the rice water. Then I'm going to go ahead and freeze it so as to preserve the nutrients of the rice water and maintain its color when it comes in contact with the sodium hydroxide or your lye. Sodium hydroxide or lye is available in various forms such as flakes, pellets, and powder. To make cold process soap, lye is introduced to a liquid like distilled water. The liquid dissolves the lye and creates a lye solution. The lye intents help the oils and fats lather and form into a soap. Without lye, your soap will be a big mess of various oils and fats that aren't unified into one product. You also need to calculate the amount of lye you need for your recipe. I use spreadsheets to calculate mine and it works just fine. I'll leave a link in the description box where you can go calculate the amount of lye you need for your recipe. I also went in with some citric acid. Citric acid was added in this recipe so as to have a good quality soap free from scum. This allows your soap to do its job as a cleansing agent in hard water. It also protects the soap's leather from metal ions so that it can produce a full, bubbly, and long-lasting bar. So you can see right now I have my rice water cubes ready. I'm just going to go in with my lye to form my lye solution. So I'm basically going to dissolve my lye in my frozen rice water cubes, and this is going to form our lye solution. So what exactly are the benefits of rice to the skin? If you look through most of the skin beauty products, especially those from Asia, you will invariably find rice as one of the active ingredients in them. Rice, when properly used, imparts a whitening effect to the skin. We use many types of cosmetics to look beautiful, guys, but nature has so many good things in store for us. Rice is one of them. Using rice in your soap is a great way to pamper your skin without using any harsh chemicals. Seriously, the benefits of rice are just so many. Rice powder or rice milk will leave a gentle glow on your skin and can also be used as a face mask. It helps to even out your skin tone when used regularly. It can also lighten up scars, hyperpigmentation, soothe sunburn, and it's a great addition to your body scrub. So guys, if you are easily scarred, suffering from skin discoloration and hyperpigmentation like myself, you may want to look into products with rice so as to naturally even out your skin tone and give it that a natural glow. So the oils I've used in this recipe are sunflower oil, almond oil, avocado oil, shea butter, castor oil, coconut oil, and olive oil. These oils will benefit not just your skin, but will also produce a long-lasting and very well lathered and foamy bar. So right now I'm just measuring my glycerin, and I used the glycerin to dissolve my citric acid. Citric acid, guys, is a very tricky ingredient to work with when it comes to soap making because your lye solution can overheat up. 10 grams of citric acid neutralizes approximately 6 grams of your lye. Also, you want to measure out the amount of citric acid you need in regards to the total oil quantity. Let's say your oil phase is 4,000 grams and you plan to use 1% citric acid. The total amount of the citric acid you need in order to have a quality bar of soap is 40 grams. And because 10 grams of citric acid breaks down 6 grams of sodium hydroxide. We'll need to top up that sodium hydroxide by 24 grams. If this is not done, guys, your soap may not foam very well. I will now go in with my rice water lye solution. You want to pour your solution into your oils very slowly, and with your immersion blender you want to tap the bottom of your container to release any air bubbles, and then you continue to blend until you reach trace. Both my oils and lye solution, guys, are room temperature, below 30 degrees Celsius to be precise. It will take a little more time to reach trace when working with low temperatures like this, but you have enough time to pour your soap into your molds, guys, and also the flexibility of doing any swirls for those who want to. Some essential oils and fragrances make your soap paste to trace up very quickly, so working with very low temperatures will enable you to pour your soap paste into your molds before it gets too thick. So guys, I'm just going in now with my citric acid. You want to make sure it is properly dissolved before adding it into your mix. You can also dissolve your citric acid together with your lye solution, but you have to be very careful, guys, as your lye solution can overheat up. You will hear so many people tell you that they can make soap without lye and use them just after a very few hours of making. That information, guys, is very misleading, especially for those who are new to soap making. If you want to make your soap today and use it today, you will have to use the melt and pour soap or the glycerin soap as your base. The melt and pour soap base is also made using the cold process method, just like the soap we are making today. The big difference, however, is that additional ingredients such as glycerin. Glycerin is added to the soap to make it more manageable to work with. Also, the reason for keeping these soaps to cure for 4 to 6 weeks is such that they may properly saponify. The melt and pour soaps have already been cured for 4 to 6 weeks. That is why you are able to make your soap today and use it today. Making your own soaps or beauty products gives you the flexibility of controlling what ingredients goes into your products. It is advisable to educate yourself so that you know exactly what ingredient works best for you and your skin type. Also, try to go through the ingredients list to see exactly what you are putting on your skin if you should buy these products. Google the ingredients if you are unsure. Prevention is better than cure, guys. Sodium hydroxide, on the other hand, is very dangerous, so you have to keep it far from kids' reach. Dissolving it in liquid also fumes quite a lot. That is why you need to wear your safety gear when working with lye. If you are unable to follow these steps, it will be advisable to use a melt and pour soap base and go in with your additives such as orange zest, rice powder, or even coffee. Right now, guys, I'm just pouring my soap into my molds. You can notice that the consistency is very thin. This is on purpose, and it is to ensure that I easily pour my soap into my molds. With this method, guys, you will have non-crooked and well-shaped bars of soap, I promise you. So don't be afraid if your consistency is very thin. Instead, you will have more difficulties in pouring your soap into your molds if you let your soap to fully trace. You should also remember to spray the bottom of your molds with isopropyl alcohol to eliminate bubbles. I forgot to do that in this recipe, guys. You'll see what I mean when the bars are fully hardened. spray my soaps with some isopropyl alcohol to eliminate bubbles and give it that shine. And then we'll let them sit for 24 hours for them to fully harden. I'll be back to show you how they're looking like after 24 hours. So this is how our rice bars are looking like right now. They are all hardened. Look at that color, guys. So white and clean. They smell amazing too, thanks to our essential oil blend. If you look keenly, guys, you'll notice some air pockets in my soap. That is because I forgot to spray the bottom of my molds as I earlier mentioned. This is actually a very important step you will not want to miss, guys, if you will be working with a very low trace like I did. Also, before these bars can be safe and ready to use, as always, we'll have to let them cure in a cool and dry place for 4 to 6 weeks. Please, guys, do not forget to like this video and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this recipe. We have now come to the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.